Before we begin, make sure to subscribe so you never miss another story about rare coins, hidden treasures, and the forgotten pieces of history that could be sitting right under your nose. Now let's dive into something special today, a coin that many people have held in their hands without realizing just how much mystery and meaning is packed into a single small disc of metal. Today, we are talking about a piece from South Africa, a 1 rand coin minted in the year 2015. At first glance, it may seem like just another everyday coin, a piece of change that might rattle around in a pocket or lie forgotten in a drawer. But as you already know, age, rarity, design, circulation patterns, and historical context can transform even the most ordinary-looking coin into something far more interesting. And this particular coin has a story that deserves to be told. Imagine for a moment holding the coin between your fingers. It is light, but with a solid presence. The metal has a quiet confidence, a sense that it was created not simply to be spent, but to represent something bigger. The 1 rand coin has always carried South Africa's identity proudly, but the 2015 version comes from a period when the nation was going through dynamic economic and cultural changes. Each coin minted in that year is a silent witness to that moment in time. One of the first things collectors look for is condition. Coins that were kept safe, avoided scratches and dents, and escaped the wear of pockets and purses often command the highest attention. But beyond condition, another factor matters even more to seasoned collectors: the story. A coin with a story, a deeper context, becomes more than metal. It becomes a piece of memory, a token of a place and time that can never be perfectly recreated. The 1 rand 2015 coin carries that charm. It represents modern South African craftsmanship, produced with advanced minting techniques that give it clean edges and crisp imagery. While the design may not be ancient or medieval, it has the simplicity and strength that collectors of all ages appreciate. There's something about a coin from the last decade that makes people pause. It feels familiar, yet the world around it has already changed so much. It stands as a reminder of how time moves faster than we think. Look closer and you'll notice how the design blends national pride with practical minting. On one side, the portrait of the springbok antelope stands firm, symbolizing resilience and natural beauty. On the other side, the coat of arms reflects unity and heritage. All of these elements combine into a coin that is not just currency, but a crafted symbol of South Africa's identity. Men in the age range of 55 to 65 often remember a time when coins were more than loose change. Coins were keepsakes. They were traded, collected, examined under the light, and sometimes kept for decades because they felt meaningful. And that's what makes this South African piece appealing. It bridges old and new. It has the character collectors appreciate while still being recent enough to feel like a discovery from our modern world. Many collectors in this age group also appreciate coins that represent countries with interesting histories or diverse cultural backgrounds. South Africa fits that perfectly. It is a nation known for its powerful stories of transformation and diversity, and its coins reflect that layered past. Holding a 1 rand piece from 2015 is like holding a chapter of that journey, one that speaks quietly but clearly. Another aspect that draws attention is availability. Some coins enter circulation widely, while others don't. And over time, even widely circulated coins become harder to find in pristine condition. The 2015 1 rand coin fits this category. It was circulated, used, exchanged thousands of times. That means finding a clean, sharp example today takes effort. And collectors respect effort. They appreciate the hunt. They value the thrill of finding something that others overlook. A coin like this also reminds us of how value changes over time. What once purchased a small item in a store can now bring admiration, curiosity, conversation, and sometimes, if the market favors it, monetary reward. But the real worth for many is not the price tag. It's the feeling of finding something worth saving, something that connects the present to the past. The coin's weight, its sound when tapped lightly against the table, the way the light travels across its surface, the slight warmth when held in hand. All of this contributes to the quiet pleasure collectors feel. And for many men in the older generations, who grew up appreciating craftsmanship and tangible objects, this pleasure is real, grounding, meaningful. Even though the coin is only a decade old, collectors know that time moves quickly in the world of numismatics. What feels recent today becomes sought after tomorrow. What feels common now becomes scarce later. And what feels ordinary to most people becomes extraordinary to the collector who recognized its worth early. That is why this one-rand piece from 2015 has earned attention in recent years. Not because it is ancient, not because it is made of precious metal, but because it represents a moment, a place, and a story that resonates with those who love the preservation of history. If you have one of these coins tucked away somewhere, perhaps in an old jar, an unused wallet, or a forgotten box of travel souvenirs, it may be worth taking another look. Coins have a way of surprising us. They appear simple, but they can hold incredible memories, significance, and yes, even value. So as we wrap up today's journey, remember that collecting is not only about profit. It is about passion. It is about the excitement of discovery, the appreciation of history, and the simple joy of holding something that has traveled farther than most people realize. The one-rand coin from 2015 is one such treasure. But of course, you've been waiting for the number. If you manage to find the right collector, in the right condition, with the right rarity, this coin's value has reached an impressive figure. The highest noted price for a premium example of this one-rand 2015 coin is $88,552.